Hey friends and Spider fans, I'm Kate. Welcome back to It Came From a Vlog. Today we're going to be in my son Holden's room. We're going to be cleaning, decorating, hanging some pictures. There's a lot of art that I've been hiding in the back of the closet for a while and it's time to get to it. So let's go. Let's tackle this thing spider style. Psh, I don't know what that was. Get to the video. Roll the tape. Here we are in Holden's room, and you know it's not a proper cleaning and room makeover video without some horrendous before footage. Yes, I promise that I do make him clean his own room sometimes, but this was a special occasion. He spent the night over at my parents' house and was having some special Grammy and Pop time, and I thought it would be really fun to hang these pictures and surprise him when he got home. The first step to having a nice finished room is cleaning up the space. The last time I decluttered toys in his room was right before Christmas, and I feel like things are actually still going decently as far as toy organization is concerned. I usually try to go through the kids' toys at least twice a year and always right before Christmas. So if you're interested in seeing those declutters from last year, go ahead and click that info card on the top and save that in your watch later, then come right back here and finish this video, obviously. I'm about to show some after the cleaning footage, but I just want to say I wore my fanciest and most matching outfit for this video today. I mean, that is just pajama at home realness. Here's the tidied up after shot, and I like to call this good enough. Good enough, you know, not the cleanest. I could have definitely dusted and vacuumed, but I'm not gonna, so this is good enough. I've realized after binging many cleaning videos on YouTube that I am never going to be a professional or even semi-good cleaner, and I'm okay with that. Now we're going to get started on hanging some of these pictures. I am taking them all out and showing you just how many I have been avoiding hanging up. A lot of these are prints and posters that were kind of rejected from Sergio's office and have been hanging out in the garage and then made their way up into Holden's closet because I realized that we had plenty to make a good Spider-Man, superhero, Avengers, Marvel type theme. And when I say that they were rejected by Sergio, I don't mean that he doesn't love them, because he does. It's just that he has limited wall space downstairs in the office, especially since he added some bookshelves, so there's even less. Next, I decided to move this little IKEA cabinet from Riley's room into Holden's room. First, I tried it in the space, so I kind of had to toy around with it. It didn't really end up fitting, so I ended up moving it later on. And I'm really happy that I moved this back in because I feel like it works really nicely when I finally got it settled. I always find it difficult to figure out the theming for the kids' rooms, mostly because it's hard to narrow it down to just one or even two things because they enjoy so many different things. So it always ends up being kind of a collage of things that they enjoy. I think that's nice, and as a kid I would have loved that, but I also know that it's not really the YouTube aesthetic, and I also don't really care. I always tell the kids that the theme for their room is you. It's your room, so it's things that you like and enjoy. So you see Adventure Time and Star Wars and whatever. Now I finished this side of the room, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the other side. So this is where I ended up moving that cube. I moved it from by the bookshelves over there to right here behind his bed. This has a lot of our homeschool stuff in it, our binders, some of our books and learning materials. At first I wasn't sure where I wanted to put these two pictures, if I wanted to center them to the bed or to the wall or to this cabinet, but I decided that I kind of liked this arrangement, and I'm not gonna lie, it took forever to get these two semi on the same level. I had to fiddle around a lot. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing it, but this is my way, and I think it turned out nice. At first I wasn't sure where this picture was gonna fit in, but then I ended up hanging it right above his art table, and I thought that was a nice fit for the space. I was wondering if the baby would bother it, but so far she hasn't seemed to touch it at all. This is my favorite space that I arranged in this video. It took a bit for me to figure out how exactly I wanted to arrange each of the pieces, but I'm really happy with how it turned out in the end. I love hanging these wire baskets on the walls and then filling them with stuffed animals. There's something that Sergio and I bought a while ago, and I love having these in the space. They're a cool place to display your toys and work them into a room while also keeping them off the floor. It's always tricky dealing with multiple elements, but when all else fails, you can always arrange and then rearrange and keep trying things until you find something that you hit on and you really enjoy. As you can tell by my after shots just now, I really thought I was done, but then I found a box of these lights in the corner and I decided that I had to work them in. They seemed just long enough to go around these pictures, kind of like a marquee. And while they don't look that amazing right now in the daylight with the lights on, at night they look so pretty, and I'm really glad that I took this extra step and put them up. The most difficult part was figuring out how to get the string to stick to the bottom of the pictures to keep it up. I tried sticky tack, and then I remember we had these little sticky pads. They have a sticky pad on one side and then a little loop on the other that you can put the string through, and these worked perfectly. So I used 3 or 4 of those cable clips on the bottom of each of the pictures. I did later realize that I could have put them on the actual picture frame instead of the wall, and maybe that would have looked a little bit better. But here's the final look at that area, and it looks so cool. I love it. It looks especially great at night here with his star projector on. That's it. That's the end of this little mini Spider-Man superhero room makeover. What do you think? Does that look like a fun room for a 4-year-old or what? Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love it if you liked, comment, and subscribed. You know the drill. Anyway, I'll see you next time here on It Came From a Vlog. Bye-bye.